Oakey here. It's the Pat and JT podcast.
Pat and JT podcast.
This episode brings us the return of the Oaks.
Oh, it's the Oaks.
The Oaks.
Yeah, I gotcha.
There we go.
John and Kristi Oakey. Hi, guys.
I should turn off my phone.
Okay.
Oh, it is off.
Okay, good deal. Okay, I'll turn off my ringer too because I don't want to have mine go off anyway.
We're so glad you guys are back.
Yes.
Yeah, hey, thanks for having us back. I feel like we actually invited ourselves on this one, but hey, thanks anyway.
No, we actually threw this at you. You guys were just coming in to hang, and we're like, hey, so you got to work for your food, so you got to do our episode of our podcast.
You got it.
Had to bring the dog.
That's
Sorry.
okay.
Speaking of which, you got to get a picture,
Oh,
or
I
I'm
will,
sure you have a couple you could share.
Yeah, we have one or 1,000.
I love my
Yeah,
dog.
he
Dogs
is
now.
He is a 5 months old?
Yeah, he's
About 5 months old.
Yeah.
Just got groomed for the first time. Looks
He did really good.
pretty
By
good.
the
for the
way.
first
Standard
time.
bred
Yeah,
poodle.
yeah, standard poodle. So we have a Bernedoodle, Shelby, and she's
No, not
Shelby.
Shelby. Oh, my
Sophie.
gosh.
Rest in peace,
Rest
Shelby.
in peace.
Shelby died like a year ago. Years. I still call Sophie Shelby sometimes.
Yeah,
Sophie. Sorry, Sophie.
And
If you're
Sophie
listening.
is my dog.
Okay.
I told John when we got it, I said, please don't take this one away from me. He takes all my dogs away from me because he makes them love him more.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Here's the key.
He bribes
The key-
food. It's all
the
food
key- Oh, for
and
sure.
treat related.
So the
Yep.
key is you feed the dog. And then all of a sudden the dog loves you because they know you're the one feeding the dog.
Yeah.
My wife
Yeah.
doesn't feed the dog. So that's why the dogs love me.
They look to
Because
you.
I'm the food guy.
Yeah,
That's
for
right.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
this
it
time
makes-
you
it
didn't
makes
take her
sense.
away from me. I mean, she loves me.
Yeah,
But,
she
he,
does.
how old is she? She's only 4.
She is.
So you got plenty of
year
time.
and
Year and a half.
Year and a half.
Okay,
Okay.
you got plenty of time. I mean, that I have a feeling that if you all of a sudden start feeding her more John, she'd kind of gravitate towards you. But then all of a sudden you stop and you pick it up, Kristi. Go swing that way. Probably.
I
She'd
know.
still go to
She's
John?
pretty crazy about me.
Yeah,
She is pretty crazy
She
about me.
But the thing is, so my wife is kind of ridiculous when it comes to the dog. She's like, "What do you say? What's your thing you say?" Mama loves you.
Mama
loves you.
loves
you.
Mama loves you. And then I'll do the same thing. I'll go, Mama loves you. And he'll come. So we got back from. We came back from vacation.
you can
We came
just-
back from vacation. She's like, "Oh, I can't wait to see my dog." I said, "Oh, I know." And then so the dog comes running out. She's like, "Mama loves you." And she comes running up, and I go, "Mama loves you, Mama." And the dog comes running to
And
me.
he took her away.
It
It's
was
a competition.
great.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
No.
Yes. So,
It
so
is
the
a
dog
competition.
thinks I'm mom too, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
That is
She loves
awesome.
me.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. that's
So we
awesome,
got the
though.
other little dog now.
Yeah.
Because they're betrothed.
Do you think so? Do they like each
think.
other? Is this an arranged marriage?
They
It
are
is.
arranged. Yeah.
Shotgun
Just waiting
wedding?
for some maturity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
They
okay.
really do get along really well, which is I was kind of like, ooh, how's this going to work out? They
Sophie's
get
a
along
good
great.
mama.
Well, I'm sure
she's
the
really
boy
good.
dogs like all the girl dogs. So
Yes,
I'm just
he,
gonna
yes, he
say.
does.
Right. It doesn't
Yes, he
matter.
does.
Pretty typical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of seeing if she.
Yeah, and he's a
reciprocates.
poodle. But
Okay.
we don't really like poodle. I mean, I've never wanted a poodle.
No.
So today was his first grooming
Yeah.
here, and I said, "Don't make him look like a poodle. I don't want him to have the puffies and no against
The big ball
those
on the end
people
of
who
his
love
tail and
that.
all-
I mean,
No.
but we like the fluffy full, and so I think he turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Real floofy.
Yeah.
Very floofy.
Of all
Yeah, very.
the creative names, like to me, standard poodle is the most boring thing. Like it's a standard poodle. Well, it's like
Because they're
you're a lame
big
human.
poodle.
Is that what it means? You're big,
Yeah,
just big
that's
poodle.
the biggest.
Yeah, you're
the
a big
biggest
poodle.
The
poodle.
biggest.
You have
Okay.
the standard. You have toy, and you have what's it? A miniature.
Miniature.
Miniature is what my dog. He was a miniature poodle.
Oh,
he weighed
okay.
about 12 pounds.
Okay.
12, 15
So
pounds.
standard just means like the standard
big,
size.
yeah.
Standard's
Yeah,
big.
he'll be
guy.
probably 70.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
My parents had one of those. I had my first dog was a poodle, miniature poodle, and his name was Puddles.
Puddles.
Puddles the poodle.
We should have called this
That's
one Puddles.
We should have called him Whizzer.
P-
Oh my
Is he pee a
gosh.
lot?
He's
He's excited peer.
Excited peer.
But I think that might be common.
Yeah, I think it
maybe,
is
don't
too.
I
know.
hope it goes away.
I think it is.
Yeah.
too.
It's like whenever you come to the door, say, "Don't touch the dog."
He'll pee.
He'll pee.
Everybody just hold their
Just
breath.
give him- Yeah.
Right? Give him a
Let him
minute.
calm down.
Give him a
Yeah.
minute. Yeah.
That's one of the things when I was working with Jack, and my Jack is now, he was born in May, so he's a year and 6 months, 4 months, whatever it is. Anyway, last year I took him to somebody to get some basic manners because we know that he's going to get big. No more counter surfing, no jumping on people. And one of the big things is ignore the dog, especially when they come in the house because nobody wants manic. Nobody wants
Right.
crazed.
Right.
It's, they get them all excited and stuff. And it's like, no, that's not how we operate.
Just calm down.
And just walk away from them. And finally got my parents. It took my parents a while because my mom's a real animal lover. I'm like, no, Mom, just walk away from him. Just ignore him. But Jill,
It's hard to
It's
do.
hard. It is hard.
Because they're so
Hopefully when-
excited to see you.
feel like
They
a
love
jerk.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. They're shaking their tail. They want
Yeah.
to see you. Why
Yeah.
aren't you acknowledging me? Why aren't you
Yes.
petting me?
I mean,
Right.
they just sit and wait for you to come home.
And then when they sit, then you can reward it with
Right.
There
That's
you
what
go.
we are working on that.
Yeah,
actually.
it is. It's something. But you're
We
right
do
with the
have
big
them
dog.
trained usually because I have a home care business for seniors.
Yes.
And so we turn them into therapy animals
Nice.
so they can go make the older folks happy.
Make
And
the
they
rounds.
truly love it.
Oh, look at that. They're taking
Take a little
pictures,
selfie.
little selfies while we're in here recording live. That's awesome.
When John walked in earlier, he's like, "Okay, I got all caught up on your podcast as of today." So you had a lot of questions about JT's trash can.
Yeah,
being number one.
that's my first question. Did we get a new trash can? I'm very concerned that your
Yes.
bags are out there just, for all the world to
Right?
see.
Just willy nilly.
Yeah.
No, they left me a new trash can last night. They put
thank
it right up
goodness.
against the garage.
Is it a new one or just like refurb?
It's new to me.
Yeah.
It's clean on
What
the
happens
inside.
if you're the trash can rolls home and sees that new one out there? It's gonna just like
Well,
be
the other
bitter.
trash-
So
the other-
sad.
The
Yeah.
other trash can's going to have to do rehab, I'm afraid.
We actually have a text about trash
About
cans.
my trash
here.
cans?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were talking about the trash can. Probably is on some street that he shouldn't be on.
Yeah.
Somewhere got taken out
Or just
partying.
wandering lost.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, who knows? Rolling down
Without
the
some of
street.
those floozy totes that he hangs around with.
Well, there's all those those recycling totes.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
never trust those people with the
No.
circle arrows on them. It says, "Hey guys, Janelle here, top fan, NBD." It says, "Quit blowing my lid off. You guys are killing me." Anywho, speaking of distracted drivers, my brother's a firefighter, and his number one gripe are the masses of people he can see while he's riding up in the big rig, messing on their
Yeah.
phones while they're driving.
Oh,
He has
man.
zero problems giving them a shout out.
Good.
Their stories are endless. He needs to write a book.
It
Totally needs
is-
to write a book.
I mean, seriously, we were talking about now that we're kind of more normal hours, so we're driving in with the masses.
Oh, yeah.
And you get behind somebody and you can see their face in their side mirror, and they're looking down. And like I said, nobody looks down and smiles.
At their laps.
No. I know your phone's in your hands.
Creepy.
Don't even do it. And then you see somebody going, or they're
Right.
going slow and they're this constantly doing this, constantly doing this. And you go around them and they're holding their phone and just no shame. No shame. I don't blame him. I bet that drives him crazy because especially when the guys in the fire departments, et cetera, are trying to get places, and that's what's slowing them down.
That's
I
the
was
biggest
trying to
distraction.
yesterday, actually.
Did
from
you really?
Somebody who had, their phone was in, they almost hit me, and you could see it in her hand. And then the person I was with said she had her phone, and she could have hit us.
I wonder
Idiot.
what is it going to take for that to be a primary offense?
I think
You know
it
what I
should be
mean?
right now. I mean, isn't it something if you get pulled over?
So do you ever look? I'm just going to ask you, and don't answer, John. Do you ever look at your phone when you're driving?
Yes.
Okay. See, we all do it. Do you?
I not anymore.
No.
I don't. I'm honestly, it's and
Why
if
are you
I-
giving me a glare?
The only reason
That was a crust.
That's for directions, Kristi.
the only reason
right.
I might is if my phone rings, but now it's synced with my car,
Sure.
so I don't have to, so I can just dismiss it or take it, whatever. That's fine. But because I'm listening to podcasts, and if you have some of the podcasts are good, some of them still don't work right, and they don't roll over to the next episode like they're supposed to.
Oh, okay.
I might be guilty.
I've noticed that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
No, but really, I've gotten, because I was kind of bad, but I get to the point now where I will only look at it like if I get dinged or whatever, if I'm like at a stoplight. If I'm at a stoplight,
right.
but then I'm also aware that I'm trying to make sure I'm not the person who gets stuck there and the light's green and everyone's like, why is this jerk still on his
Right.
phone?
But like, so looking at your phone, and I know because Beth and you have the same Jeep, so I know that it goes on your screen and it can text. It'll talk the text.
It
But that's
reads my
sometimes
text.
that's almost as distracting. I mean, looking down at a phone versus looking down at a screen.
It's just like looking at like the radio, like it used to be.
Right. So it's not. Yeah. I mean, so sitting watching a video is distracting, but like glancing down just quickly and looking,
If it was quickly, it would be. But when they're trying to text,
Oh, the people that you see that are texting and looking up and
Oh, that
it's
drives me
infuriating.
That's why we have our knees. So you can,
Right.
you can drive the steering wheel while using your two hands to
when
text.
you drive by and you see somebody using both hands to
That's
text,
crazy.
Right. No, yeah. I mean, but people eating is not a big deal while they're
But,
driving.
No, you can do that. Or fix your hair or makeup. That's,
I've done the
do that.
talking and texting, where you have your phone and you're like, okay, call me, da 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 da. But and then you send it.
Yeah.
But they always come out wrong.
Yes.
I mean, you're saying all sorts of cuss words. You are saying all sorts of stuff on there, and then you have to apologize. But
and then when you try to cuss, it corrects you.
yeah,
Irritating.
that's true. That's true.
That's
Does
not
it?
the word I used. Dang it! Use the word I said to use.
I'm a ducking what?
yes,
Yeah.
lots of ducks in my
A
world.
lot of ducks. There's another trash
Okay.
text here. Again, no name. Guys, got to give us your name.
there's a
4622 with the last 4 digits. 2 random thoughts. My neighbors have 2 trash cans on the side of their house, and they still throw their trash bags at the curb, not in the trash cans.
What?
And then also Dogged, DOGIDS.com has tags that you put on collars with rivets for like
Oh,
GPS.
nice. I was talking about my
Yeah.
my tag that you can has a QR code on the tag, so they
You
can
do.
get your name and phone number.
I just ordered.
But the GPS, that would be cool that you can put it on their
Yeah.
leather
Oh, I bought
tags.
that too.
I like
Okay,
those.
good.
I love those.
My wife just got obviously
That
back to the
dog's
groomer.
never
and
gonna
obviously
leave you.
We spent a lot of money
At
at
the
the
groomer.
groomer plus other
I
treats.
did order a tag. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a great idea. That way you'll never lose the dog.
Yeah, and it doesn't just say the name.
Oh, that's great.
I can't wait.
My family loves me.
At 12 cents a
Especially
letter.
my mommy.
And
what
it
it says?
says his name and our phone number.
My family loves me. That's awesome.
That's great.
That's beautiful.
Because most people, if they're going to steal a dog, they're going to check that first. Oh, you know what? This dog is loved by its family. I am
Well, it
not going to
makes
steal
them
this
think-
dog.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would think stealing a dog is risky anymore because pretty much get a dog anywhere, it's going to be chipped. That's
Yeah,
usually.
that's
you
true.
know.
That's
I mean,
true.
it's a little hard to get away with it.
But chipping doesn't cause. I mean, people can still steal the dog.
They can still take them. And they can still
Yeah.
get lost.
Yep.
But yeah, I remember when Doogie. Doogie was my little. I had a miniature pom, and he got lost. He he dropped his nose to the grass and he just followed his nose. He wasn't trying to get away. He just went where his nose led him. Next thing I know, he was out of sight, and I about died because I'm near Dodge Street, and he disappeared completely. And he did it 2 times over the years. The one time I lived over by Ramble Ridge.
He was gone
And
for a
then-
minute, wasn't he?
Yeah, that time he was. Somebody saw him and they
Oh,
picked him
that's
up,
sad.
and they lived like midtown. And so they picked him up and they took him with him, but yet they were trying to find the owner. And so I'm posting signs everywhere in my neighborhood, but this person's like grandparents lived there, I think it was. And so they aren't there very often. As it turned out, I think it was through the Humane Society I finally got him. But anyway, got him back. But then this other time, somebody picked him up and they took him right straight to the Humane Society and had him chipped.
There you go.
And there he was.
They get a scent and they go. I mean,
Oh, my
the
God.
doctor, the vet told me, you have to be careful with male dogs because they'll get a scent, and if someone's in heat or something, they just go berserk. They
Again,
have
back
those
to
accidents.
Boy
and-
dogs like every girl dog. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
they
You
go
don't even know what
crazy.
she looks like. You just smell her heat or whatever you smell.
But
And
her
who
heat.
cares what she looks like?
They
I'm
go
out.
crazy.
I'm going to the ditch.
When we got this dog,
That's how you end up in the ditch,
That's
right?
how you're right.
when we got this dog, because we have girl dogs, we've always had girl dogs, and so this dog, oh my gosh, he's busy, isn't he? And it's funny because our 25-year-old son, who is living with us right now until for about another month, he takes pictures of Cooper and Sophie all the time of Cooper humping. So he just takes pictures and sends them to me and little videos all the time. I'm like, what is wrong with
What's
you?
wrong with
Why are you
And
sending me
you know
these
what?
videos?
And even if you fix them, it doesn't matter because Doogie, my little 4-pound wonder dog, he had this huge giant stuffed lion that somebody had given him a long time ago, right? And so that was his stuffed lion. I didn't realize how close they were. And so the lion was downstairs in the basement. Doogie disappeared. And I go downstairs and there's Doogie going to town on the front right paw. And I looked at him and he looked at me like, "What?
Get out
This is
of
my
here.
moment.
What are you doing down here?"
Right, leave me alone.
Get out of here. Back to your point though too about when the vet said that they follow their nose and they
Yes.
brings up another pet peeve of mine. Pet peeve is people who have their dogs off leash when they're walking them. They're well trained. They're well trained. That's my
No.
dog. Till he sees a squirrel.
Out.
Till he
Squirrel.
picks up a scent.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah. And off they go.
And then I'm there with my dog on a leash, hoping their dog doesn't come over to me.
Right.
Oh my God.
I know.
Yeah, that drives me crazy.
Thanks to Kugler Vision for supporting our podcast. They were the first. They're great. Love Kugler Vision.
Absolutely. World-class leaders in their field. Without a doubt, people come from far and wide to have their eyes taken care of by their team. Dr. Lance Kugler, Dr. Mike Stuntz, and the entire team is phenomenal. All you got to do is get online at kuglervision.com. That's where you make your appointment for your consultation. Have the consultation. They run you through the tests, and the tests are almost fun. I mean, seriously, because you're in like this spaceship environment and you're just rolling through these different tests. And at the end, they can tell you exactly what's going on with your eyes, what you can expect, what they can do for you, and here are your options, and you can decide. And if you want, you may end up doing it the same day, as a matter of fact. So ditching the contacts, ditching the glasses. I know we've talked about the whole paying for glasses over the course of a lifetime. new prescriptions, same with contacts, getting stuff in your eyes when you have contacts and you have to find your glasses. KuglerVision.com. Fill out that consultation. You do it yourself. It's a scheduler right there. You pick the day, you pick the time.
Tell them you heard it on the Pat and JT podcast.
So, when I knew you guys were coming in today, I was getting this earlier this week. Last time we were here, you talked about John. I narc on the couch, fall asleep. He falls asleep
my
just
God,
out
here
of the
we
bed,
go.
falls asleep.
Yes.
Not last night, but the night before, it happened to me. My wife was nice enough to take a video of it.
that's
While she talked to me, and apparently the quote is what I said.
Did you respond?
I did. Oh yeah, I had a conversation. I don't remember any of it. I responded.
Well,
and
I mean, you
talked
also
about
pee in closets, so
dinosaurs.
it's-
I mean, true. Which I peed on these jeans apparently because these are tight also. I don't understand it. I don't understand what's going on. So yeah, I've got it's.
And you responded.
Well, I did. Yeah. Okay. First, she took a picture, and I'm not going to post this picture because, first of all, I have my hand down the front of my pants. And it's underneath. It's like literally holding my belly up. I'm still in my jeans. I'm out. I look like I'm dead. Okay, so I won't post that one.
Okay.
But my quote was,
you would.
she said, I sat up and I said, first one, cycle outside of a dinosaur. That was it. And then I stopped.
okay.
And then my next was the dino's outside of a minosaur. I Googled, there's no such thing as a minosaur, by the way. I have no
So
idea.
you're rhyming.
Yeah.
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 I guess. I have
Okay.
no idea.
Sleep.
Don't
Wow.
remember any of that. Out.
See, like
God.
Kristi will sometimes, talk in her sleep. All of a sudden, just randomly, she just says stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
You
what?
ever try to get more out of her, like talk to her?
I know I should. But usually I'm just startled. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And then I realized, oh, okay, she's just like talking in her sleep about whatever,
Mumbling.
Yeah.
I
Or something.
have.
Yeah.
So weird.
And then sometimes I wake up mad at you.
Yeah.
For no reason.
you?
Yeah, because she's
Like I have a nightmare or something.
she said like a dream.
and he did something
Yeah.
stupid.
But like somehow that's my fault, like in real life, because of a dream she
When you
had.
wake up, you're like, okay, that was a dream, but you're still pissed.
Yeah, I'm mad at you.
Really? Uh-huh. That's awesome.
Just give me a minute to shake it, okay? Just give me a minute.
It's just too real.
It was too real.
Does he ever talk in his sleep?
He's been talking a little bit more.
have I?
Yeah, you have.
Any good stuff?
No. No, but I did the other night. I did kind of get a little, and I said, what? And then you didn't say anything else. So
Do you have pictures of him sleeping on the couch?
I have him sleeping
Oh, she posted one.
all the time.
Oh, yeah,
Then
no, she's posted one.
Then I'll find that and I'll
Yeah.
reshare if that's all right.
But my hands are like, crossed around my chest, not like in my pants.
Oh, little. I have. My
Yeah.
wife's taken pictures of me twice like that. Both times I'm mid forearm.
Oh my God.
Pow down in there.
No, I'm like head back, arms across my chest, mouth wide open. Let everything in.
Oh yeah, I did that too.
Yeah.
She put peanut butter in my mouth.
Oh my
Her and my
God.
son are sitting there watching TV, and she's like, "Watch this," and she took a fork and went and drug it on my teeth. Rude.
John takes pictures of me sleeping.
I hate that.
Well, that's
If
just
he
payback.
posts-
That sounded
If he
super-
posts,
No, but I don't.
So
but
much
I don't.
trouble.
I just send them to her and
Yeah,
the
and
of the
then I
family.
laugh.
Yeah.
On the family text.
You're smart enough not
Yeah,
to post
no,
it.
come on,
It'd be
come
done.
on. That's how
Yeah.
it lasted almost
Yeah.
30 years of marriage.
Right.
Making smart choices.
Thank
Why
you.
30 years of marriage? Marriage end. Well, I posted a picture with.
Yeah, no, it probably would be.
I think-
We'll be at court. What's the reason for this divorce? He posted a picture of me sleeping.
Fair
and
enough.
and I did not look good.
Without my
Without
permission.
my permission.
They'd give you everything, Kristi.
I'm all about.
That's right.
Ask about picture approval.
Oh no! Oh, that's.
Yeah,
no! Every time we
I am
take
like that
selfies,
too.
and we take pictures, I have to hand her the phone, make sure it's good.
Yeah.
No, okay, let's do another one.
But he makes it dramatic.
A little higher angle.
Oh
okay.
no, she's got to see the
Right?
picture.
Yeah.
Aren't you,
I know,
are you
but-
not though? Angles are important.
Angles are
Yeah.
good. I want them high.
Yeah.
And I don't need a picture of my
Yeah.
knees.
Yep.
Yep.
Get it up
Yep.
closer
Yep.
to my face.
Right.
Yep.
That is
I
important.
try.
It is
And-
important.
and we do.
And I've learned over the years to be like, if we have pictures as a group here in the studio, I always send them to her, and then the approval department sends them back, and then they get filters. They come back, we look
Filters,
like
crop.
anime characters.
You're the work wife. You gotta do
There's
it. Yeah.
nothing wrong with the cartoon filter.
Right.
Nothing,
We're always art sketches. Turn your picture into art sketches. But
Nothing
whatever.
wrong with that.
No, nothing.
Awesome. All right. Well, you guys, thank you for coming in.
Hey,
Yeah.
thanks as always. We love you
We
guys.
appreciate it.
This has
Yeah.
been fun, and we appreciate that having you on any episode.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, the Oakies, the Oaks.
The Oaks.
Are the Oaks cool? Is that cool, the Oaks?
Sure.
All right. Trying
The
to
Oaks
I've
and-
called him
So,
Oak
If you're the
forever.
Oaks, then are the kids the Acorns or?
Ooh.
Oh,
When we were in high
Oh.
school,
Huh.
there's a powder puff thing that
football.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You want to see a picture?
Yeah.
That would be funny for you guys
Yeah.
to see. He had big old How did we get away
They go,
with that in
whoa,
high
finish that
school?
sentence. Just
He had all the football players would dress up, and so of course they put big old balloons. And
they have Dolly
showed their belly
Partons.
buttons and their little
gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty
got
much
it.
out.
did
Pretty much
makeup
I was.
on them and
Yeah.
everything, and then the
Gotcha.
girls would
Yeah.
play football.
Yeah.
So and we were high school sweethearts. So I was going to be, my name on mine was going to be Oakey's Twig, but
cute.
but I chose to not play.
On second thought, you're like,
I think I'm gonna get
maybe that's not a good idea.
Yeah. So, but yeah, he won. He won powder. What were you, Mr. Powder?
Powder Puff King.
Powerpuff King. So were the guys cheerleaders?
Yes, guys are
We used
cheerleaders.
to do that too.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And they would. You guys had the.
We were pretty.
nastiest
We were
cheer. How did
raunchy.
we
I
get
think back
away
about
with
that. Some of our
During the
cheers were
game in front of the crowd?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
And finally,
Parents,
our principal was like, "Okay, we got to tone this down."
Really?
Yes.
I'm back.
And
Yeah.
you think back now, you think at times, "Oh, this is hilarious." You think back, "Oh my gosh, there's like kids and everyone else in the stands, and
That's
but you're
Grandparents
17,
are there.
And they're running
18.
and hitting each other.
You're just looking for
and,
the laugh.
That's right.
Right?
You don't care who you make mad, who you offend.
And you're 17 and you don't know any better.
Yeah.
But yeah, he proudly walked on the center of the field and got his thing of weeds, instead of
Roses,
a
got
bouquet of
weeds.
roses.
Instead of
he
a
got
bouquet of
weeds.
roses,
And then
okay.
a Burger King hat.
His Burger King crown.
And then
Oh,
I
okay.
think you got a little, I think we still have that, some like gift or something. Yeah, in
Interesting.
the high school box.
What? And we had royalty here. Congratulations.
Yes.
Kind of a big deal.
Yeah, you are kind of a big deal. NBD.
There we go.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Pat and JT Podcast. A Parkville Media Production.